This is Empress, the Anointed One, Tarot. Welcome to my channel. We're doing divine feminine energy today. We're going to tap in. This is Tides. What I'm listening to today is Tides, Ocean Sleep Meditation, Third Eye Dream State, Deep Relaxation. YouTube channel is In the Element by 3 Lights. And today we're just going to head on in it. Let me set the timer. I'm trying my best, y'all. I have a timer, and I'll be watching it. But sometimes Spirit be like, no, say this, say that. I'm like, oh, man. Anyway, dear Heavenly Father, we humbly come to you to the throne of grace. We ask you to intercede on our behalf. We ask, declare, decree, believe, receive, claim the increase of fullness of and completion and covering for the fullness of protection while I channel your divine holy energy. Bless the anointed family members that's been on here, the new ones and the recent ones who's been around for a while. Bless their families as well, and bless whatever they have going on. So let me turn this down. And amen. Okay, so let's get into it. Where y'all have this new setup, so y'all let me know in the comments how you like this one. You like, what you don't like. You know, thanks for the likes. This has been pre-shuffled, but let me shuffle it again. We definitely consecrate this. Oh man, I hate dropping stuff. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. Jesus, let us know what's on your mind about all the wisdom we need to find. So if y'all see little black marks, that's from the sage and incense. I just dropped it. So Jesus, let us know what's on your mind about all the wisdom we need to find. What does divine feminine need to know at this time? What's in the current divine feminine energy? Okay. Jesus, let us know what's on your mind about all the wisdom we need to find for the divine feminine. Okay. You have always known the truth. You have always known the truth. You have always known the truth. You just refuse to see it. Well, we got a set of eyes on top and closed eyes. Divine feminine. You see things very clearly. You got your confirmation. You prayed. You fasted. You did your consecration. You manifested. You believed. Have faith. And God is saying, hey, I gave you confirmation. I don't know who this is in your energy, divine feminine, but they even telling you themselves. Okay. You see clearly. You just refuse to accept it. You see clearly. And you allow fear to drive you to this point. Anxiety, stress. Is this my person? Is this my job? Would I get that raise? Whatever the case may be for you that you refuse to see. It could be a relationship. It could be about your children. You know, if your children's bad as fuck, and you telling people, oh, they're an angel, they don't do no harm, they work at the community center, and these kids out here gangbanging, murdering people. You see clearly, you're not stupid, blind, dumb, or slow. I'm just giving you an example. You see it clearly. You see clearly about your health. You refuse to go to the doctor. You see things clearly. Okay, moving on. Jesus, let us know what's on your mind. Drop whatever wisdom you need to find. What does the divine feminine need to know at this time? And what does she need to know clearly? He or she need to know clearly. What is clear? One more card. Jesus. Okay. That's a breaking chains. You see things clearly. You broke the chains that bind you to something. Your past shaped you, but it did not define you. Amen to that. You broke the chains that bind you. You knew you was in a, you knew you was caught up in something that you know you wasn't supposed to be caught up in. You knew either your twin flame, your significant other, soulmate, or whatever, karmic ties. You knew. And if you didn't know right away, God made it clear to you. But you refused to see it. You knew this mofo was toxic. You knew this mofo was toxic, but you refused. Yeah. I gave you the scenario about a mother and her kids, or a father and their kids. 1660 on the clock. Time healed me, but it did not erase you. Yeah. You knew this person was a ghoster. You knew this person cheated on you, had third party situation. This mofo wasn't shit. Period. Call it what it is. Call the kettle actually fucking black. This motherfucker wasn't shit. And you sit up here, divine feminine. Time healed me, but it didn't erase you. You still my dreams. I still daydream about you. So you try to creep up in my spirit. As much as I be trying to fight your wretched ass. You holding on to my energy. And I'm trying to erase you so I can move the hell on. Something bigger and better. That's why at the bottom of this deck it says I broke the chain. Basically, you broke the chains that bind you. God rewarded you and lit up your spirit, and He called you chosen. He called you blessed. He called you wealthy. He called you to be the anointed one. Because you broke free from a mofo who was trying to trap you, probably did spells on you, black magic, whatever the case may be, bind you to them. And God said, oh, hell no. You will not do that. Let me take these rose-colored glasses off. Matter of fact, let's just remove the hands. Let's just reveal it. And you see things clearly. Yes, do you still think about them? Absolutely. Didn't erase you. But you moving the fuck on. You moving the fuck on. Right? The only thing they see is your shadow. I keep stepping towards you, only to pull away. This mofo was in and out, wishy-washy, flaky. They want to come toward you, but fear guides them. Change. They don't want to change. And you leaving their ass in the dust. That's you back there. You heading towards the light. Head to the light, Caroline. Absolutely. To something bigger and better. I know we always want that person we meet and we think that they are the perfect one. I don't want to say perfect. You thought that was the one. I don't have to look no more. 13 on the clock. I don't have to look no more. 13 is change. I don't have to look anymore. I found my person. We get along. And maybe you did at one point. Maybe you did. Damn. I'm going to put another cloth on here. Find me another one. But God said, "No, let me send you a message, boo boo. If you're questioning, if you're questioning it, you already know the answer. You didn't need no message. You didn't need a text message. You didn't need them to come to your house. You didn't need none of that. God revealed it in your dreams who this person was. It wasn't shit. 12, 1 o'clock on the timer. There wasn't nothing. Okay, what is the thing you didn't want to refuse to see? Divine Feminine. Jesus, let us know what's on your mind. Girl, but I wisdom we need to find. Divine Feminine. Refusing to see. What was it? Okay, refusing to see. I see one that landed on top of the deck. Right? Okay. Two cards came out. You refusing to see that you were stuck. You kept repeating old patterns. It's time to try something new. And Jesus is like, no. You being burnt out, flaked out, taking these risks, not knowing your worth, opening up your heart chakra, open up your heart, period. Mind, body, and soul to motherfuckers who didn't deserve your love. And all you're doing is repeating patterns. And you refuse to see that you're repeating these patterns. And if this flip and switch it, this could be your person. Divine Feminine. You felt emotionally burdened. You retreat before things were completed. You didn't finish tasks because you were stressed out. You were sleeping anxiety. Right? You just, you know, come on, Spirit, what do you want to say? Help me articulate what you want to say. God said, hey, look, if you don't take a risk in opening your heart or your heart chakra, of course you're going to have a few bad apples. But out of those apples, you will find one that was perfectly made for you. But you might have to go through a few bad apples. Don't burn yourself out or have expectations or put people in a category where your expectations are so high they can't meet them. Jesus, let us know what's on your minds up, but I wasn't going to find for Divine Feminine at this time, what they refusing to see. What they're refusing to see. You so open. That's nothing. You're open to tell people so much about you. Why don't you just sit back and chill and relax and hear what people have to say? When you listen to people, baby, once you listen to people, they'll tell you who they are. You can tell right off the top, first 10 minutes, is this mofo hard to get, toxic, giving you mixed signals, right? Right? And you'll tell yourself, there's someone out there for, there's some money out there for you, but you'll tell yourself, damn, these false ass motherfuckers that wear masks, I'm sick of it. There ain't no good ones out there. Baby, that's a lie. There are some good women or men out there. You just gotta be patient and let God do it. Once you start doing stuff and start looking, don't look for love. Let love come to you. You have to be the love. You have to be the attraction. You have to love yourself. So that means you ain't putting yourself in a position to love yourself and to heal those past wounds so you can be open to somebody else who's really right for you. But you refusing to look at yourself. You refusing to look at the relationship you had. You refuse to look at something. There's something here that's more deep. You refuse to look at something, and you mostly burned out. You mostly burned out. You still mostly burned out right now. Retreat and recover before continuing. Absolutely. You need to take some time out for yourself. You really need to take some time out for yourself. You're missing opportunities by playing hard to get because you're afraid that you'll get your heart broken or give someone a chance. And maybe it's your stinking thinkings that's holding you back. But you refuse. But God said, oh no. You're not going to be stuck because I have plans for you. I need you to walk away. Take the reality check. Reality check of the person you've been dealing with didn't work out. Okay? Chuck it up as God's protection. God's protection for you to go in a new direction. Okay? Let's move on. Divine Feminine. I don't want to sound like I'm preaching, but time to heal. But it didn't erase you. Time to heal. But it didn't erase you. Of course it didn't erase you because you refused to accept it is what it is and erase that person from your memory bank. Chop it up as a learning lesson. 555 on the clock. Okay? Divine Feminine. Okay. What does it say again? Time to heal. Time healed me for Divine Feminine. Time healed me for Divine Feminine. Ooh, these cards are popping on the floor. I got more than one, but I'm only going to take two. You feel like everybody's a cheater because you was cheated on. So you cold and aloof. You neglect your self-care. Now you're getting yourself back. Okay, time healed me. Time healed me. This came in reverse. Self-neglect. I said that. Self-neglect. Upright, you are neglecting your own needs in relationships. Practice self-care. This is in reverse. Now you're practicing self-care. I said that. Now you're like, okay, I accepted the things I cannot change. What's that AA? Alcohol Anonymous. Maybe somebody is an alcoholic. I don't know. And they're getting the help that they need. Okay? They're getting the help that they need. They're learning how to have true intimacy with themselves and with their heart and with God. They're being vulnerable, right? No more procrastination. They're no longer waiting around. They're not. They're going on these social adventures. They're going, what's those things that they have on where you can go take a trip, travel somewhere like on a Bahamas, or just go fly somewhere on a boat or a cruise. You fly somewhere to the boat, then you go on a cruise or whatever. And they have these you get off the boat and you have these little adventures. That's what you're doing. And if it's not that, you finding different places to go, hiking, camping, trying to be social, mingling with people, getting out there, getting yourself back. You're no longer being in a state of being unapproachable or aloof. You want to be friendly now. You're getting yourself slowly but surely. And I'm very proud of you because that's a hard thing to do. I don't want to say a hard thing to do. It's a challenge to, bounce back. Because we don't know how long you've been in this state, Divine Feminine. Okay, let me hurry up because I don't want to go over my tongue. Okay. Because you healing yourself. Time healed me. Okay. Time healed me. Wow. This came in reverse, but I'm going to read it upright. Getting hurt. Oh, man. Thank you, Spirit. All love comes with risk of losing it. Losing it. Don't be afraid to floss. Take a chance. That is a floss. Take a chance. But this came in reverse. So now you're developing a backbone, a shield, self-love. You setting strong boundaries. You opening your heart, but you had the opportunity because now you learned. The lesson was for you to love yourself more. Set boundaries. And it just couldn't just be loving yourself more. It could just be simple, something simple as just learning how to have straight boundaries from mofos. Shit. Making people respect those fucking boundaries. And they don't, tell them to kiss your ass and move the fuck on. What is this? Yeah, if they want to walk, let their asses walk. I'll keep stepping towards you and only to pull away. Nigga. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Step to you only to pull you away. Step to you only to pull you away. 111 on the clock. Timer. Step to you to only push you away. Step to you only to push you away. Step to you to only push you away. I know that's right. You can think of every freaking excuse in the book. Every excuse in the freaking book. Okay? You have so many reasons that it never work out. Find a reason that it can work out. Like, just give me one. Damn it. Shit. Just give me one. Your immature ass. Give me one. Because if you didn't want to be bothered, you didn't have to step to me. You didn't have to communicate with me. You could have just left and stayed gone. You didn't have to give me your number. You said, you didn't know how to communicate. You didn't express your needs. You could have just stayed gone. I'm too busy to get breadcrumbed. I deserve more. I deserve more. I deserve more affection. Waiting on somebody. I need to be adored. I adore myself. You think I'm going to let you give me all kinds of fucking excuses? You do not know who I am? I'm the divine feminine. No. You think I'm going to sit up here and wait for your love? Do I look like Captain Save-It-All? No. No, I'm going to go get on my knees. And ask God to bring somebody towards me. Period. Because I'm too busy building up an empire. Okay? Depending. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet, but less demanding. Yes, and that was the thing that you learned, Divine Feminine. Don't set up high expectations. Even though your counterpart might have done that to you, don't set up no high expectations. Just go with the flow. We know you're busy. We know you're queen rising. We know you are doing what you need to do for your family. Because you don't got time for the bullshit. It's just what it is. This is a simple, plain, clear reading. Divine Feminine is, you don't have time for the bullshit. You don't. You don't have time to allow this person to try to figure it out, know what they want. This is someone who don't know what the fuck they want. They in and out. They just told you. If you listen to mofos, sit back and listen to mofos. Stop running your mouth. Listen, they will tell you who you are. Who they are. Who they are. They will tell you if they're toxic. And how the person got up advantage up on you because of the fact you basically was an open book. And you became too attached. That'll resonate with somebody. Now you learned that lesson. Hey, when I go on these social gatherings, I'ma sit back and chill. Let everybody do the talking. Or somebody asks you on a date, let them do the talking. They'll tell you who they are. You definitely. If you questioning it, you already know the answer. If you're questioning, you already know the answer. Divine Feminine. If you question it, you already know the answer. Ooh, look at that. If you question it, you already know the answer. Divine Feminine. If you question it, you already know the answer. Okay. This person gave me every fucking excuse in the book. In the book. When they could just straight up boldly told you, you know, hey, I'm not interested. I think there's an age differences, and I really care what people think, and you're just not my type. I'm trying to be open to different types of people, but my friends and family, I care about what they think. Right? This might have been your person. Flip and switch it. Now they were like, now they were running back to you, right? And Spirit said, no, this is too risky. You feel like it's not worth the risk. But opening your heart is a worth working. And that's what I said earlier. But God said, don't worry about that. Don't worry about this fool, right? Because pretty soon, right, they breed beauty. They must look fine as hell. But, you know, the outside beauty it's not what always counts. It's the beauty that's within inside. Okay, beauty fades. Absolutely. Choose someone for their inner beauty and personality. Boy, that's it. You already know the answer. They were already guarded for something because they had these insecurities. They were already jealous because they were jealous of you. They were aloof. You know the answer. Trust others and let them into your heart. Other people, go find your soul tribe. You got too busy. Fuck. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not sorry, because I'm not a sorry person. I apologize. You too busy, Divine Feminine, to worry about one single motherfucker. It is billions of people on this fucking planet. They say you got 100 million no's. Guess what? You still got billions left. Like, what? But you feel loneliness. You fear it. Again, flip it, switch it. This might not be you, the Divine Feminine. This might be someone in your energy. Someone around you. Or someone they are dealing with. Right? You know? And maybe they fear being lonely because they come back to you. You already healed. They're afraid of being alone. So they stay in bad relationship. Maybe somebody went back to an old relationship and left ghost you, and now they getting this wake up call. Oh shit, I fucked up a Divine Feminine. Huh. And you're like, shit. Because they were afraid to get too close when they were already close. They were afraid to give you a chance. They felt like they unworthy. They didn't deserve love in a relationship, or they didn't deserve it. They had a lot of doubt about themselves. Right? You didn't need that. The more you hung around that divine feminine, guess what? That energy lingers on you. Right? And you telling this person, you say you want to love her, but what the fuck? You're not all in. Take the time to figure out what the fuck you want. And you deuced out. They were concerned about other people. They feel like the age gap was an issue. No, it wasn't. You just allow people. And the naysayers. I'll drop this whole deck. I rebuke you. Send it back to sender. Trying to drop my whole deck. I'm hitting on something. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Hitting on something. At the bottom of the day, it says age issues. You feel too old or too young to date or have issues with your partner's age. Oh, confusion, not your type came out. What else came out? Fear, loss, mixed signals, unsociable, not committed, fixing them. This one dropped on the floor. Not talking, too passive, rushing, incomplete, feeling unloved. You don't got time for this. Find yourself, spend that, put all that energy in your self-love, boo-boo, divine feminine, and God will send you somewhere else. It's got something better for you, boo-boo. Once you feeling that, once you feeling like you're unloved, you feel like you unloved, baby, you deserve better. You deserve better, but you got to know within your health. You have to speak that to you. You have to manifest that to you. That's your affirmation. I deserve love. I'm worthy of love because I love myself. Yeah. Time heals, but it didn't erase you. No one telling you have to completely erase their ass. Because they're going to find out sooner or later you was the best thing that ever happened. And at the bottom of the deck, settling. You don't have to settle. You don't have to tolerate abuse. You don't have to do none of that. You don't have to tolerate this person's indecisions. None of that. You don't have to be stuck in the past. None of that. You're worthy of everything. Don't play no victim. Plus, because this is the person who's trying to put all that fucking energy on you. Hit that like button, subscribe, hype. Make a comment. Let me know if this resonated or not, because this shit is making me upset. Now I'm starting to understand what other tarot readers would say. Shit, this shit makes me mad. Like, oh, fuck yes. Oh, have a blessed day.